This weather is so bipolar, man, seriously. Sun is out everywhere. It's not even summer. I guess we've been expecting this, to be fair, because we've had too much cold weather lately. We don't know how long this is going to last, but Premier League is back. So it's a good day to talk about it. Obviously, championship games are on at the moment. Happy bank holiday, everyone, by the way. Yeah, Friday and Monday incoming. So I figured I'd get into it now. Obviously, the last Premier League weekend, there was only about 4 games, so we'll get into those. The first one was from Turf Moor. Burnley 2, Brentford 1. Big win for Burnley. Even I don't think it will do much for their survival. I think it keeps them in touch with everyone that's above them currently. So I think they're 4 points off the safety at this moment in time. Brentford's disappointing season continues. Doesn't seem to be any reprieve with regards to them, and their fixtures are horrible moving forward as well. It's going to be a difficult one for them, I believe. I do believe they'll stay up ever so slightly, but I think it'll be by the skin of their teeth, only because they got even Tony, who is bang in form. Luton 1 versus Nottingham Forest. That was 1-1 from Kenilworth Road. Again, I think it's another game where it got away from Luton. I feel like they should have won this one, to be quite honest. They had all the chances in the world. We can't seem to make it count. Again, coming back from a goal down, which is something of a speciality. I think they're one of the best teams to do it in the league when they've gone goals down and obviously picked up points. But they need to be picking up 3 points now. 1 point enough every week. You know, it's not good. As for Nottingham Forest, I think they're going to be in a dogfight, much like Brentford. I don't believe that they're going to stay up. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they've got enough, which is a little bit of a shame, to be quite honest, because I do like Nottingham Forest and I do like Luton. I mean, preferably, I prefer if Everton went, or even Brentford, to be honest. But there's going to be about 5 or 6 teams that are going to be fighting relegation down there. On to Craven Cottage. I don't even know where to start with this. Fulham 3, Tottenham 0. Probably the worst result we've had this season. Probably the worst performance we've had this season. And I've seen a couple of terrible performances. One of those probably be against Brighton. The other one might be the second half against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yeah, I literally outclassed from start to finish. Fulham were just on it from minute 1. You could see their intent. You could see the style. You could see everyone kind of knew what they were doing. They hurt us in every single aspect that they could in the pitch. All the space was down the wings, and we got absolutely peppered each time. Set piece, we got undone again. Yeah, we got hit on left, right and centre, quite literally. Not much more to really say about it. We just look a bit of a mess at the moment. I don't think we are able to keep a clean sheet. Haven't done so, and no, to be fair, we did one against Villa a couple of weeks ago, but still, it's not many. I think we've had 6 or 7 all season, which isn't good reading. But we'll get into our next game in a little bit. West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. That was the final game of Match Week 29. That was from the London Stadium. So West Ham have kind of done us a favour there, but I'd much prefer if we do our own favours, you know, moving on. West Ham obviously had 2 goals disallowed as well, which was lucky for Aston Villa. But I do think Villa are going to fall out the top 4, and I do think we'll take it. But Jesus Christ, we make it hard for ourselves every single season. Anyway, Match Week 30, prediction time. Newcastle versus West Ham is a 12:30 kickoff. Sorry, that's from St James's Park. I'm probably going to go, because Newcastle have so many injuries. West Ham are playing themselves back into form. I'll probably go with 1-1 draw there. I think that'll be a really good game though. Chelsea versus Burnley from Stamford Bridge. That's got a Chelsea win written all over it. I'll probably go 2-1 to Chelsea. Sheffield United versus Fulham. That is from Bramall Lane. Probably go with a slight Fulham win. I think they'll go there and take it 2-1. Nottingham Forest versus Crystal Palace. This is from the City grounds. Again, it's one of those that's got draw written all over it, to be fair for me. I'll go 1-1. Nottingham Forest Palace there. Bournemouth versus Everton. That is from the Vitality Stadium. Bournemouth are being played back into a relegation dogfight as well, actually, as we speak. Everton already down there. Everton need a win, so do Bournemouth, to be fair. I think Bournemouth win this. I think they can count themselves safe. Draw. We'll go over a draw on this one. I'll go 1-1 here again. Tottenham versus Luton. That's pretty much my local derby. At the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I 2-0 to us, 3-1. We need a response. I know that much. I do think we'll get it, but we can't keep a clean sheet at this moment in time. So I'll go with a Spurs win, but Luton will score. 3-1 for me. Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton is one of the late kickoffs tomorrow. There are 2 late kickoffs tomorrow, remember. So Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton, that's a Black Country derby as well. Leaning towards an Aston Villa win. I think 2-1 there. Would not be surprised if Wolves held them for a draw, though. Obviously, Wolves are still without Pedro Neto as well. Brentford versus Manchester United. Again, this is from the G-Tech Stadium. This is one of those fixtures that Brentford don't necessarily have to play well in order to get results. I know their form hasn't been great. Man United are very, very wishy-washy, though. Brentford 2, Man United 2. That's the second late kickoff, and that'll be live as well. That's from the G-Tech. Liverpool versus Brighton. That's from Anfield. Can't see anything other than Liverpool win there. We'll go 3-0 for that one. And then the big one of the weekend, which completes our Super Sundays, Manchester City versus Arsenal. That is live from the Etihad. I can't see anything past a Man City win on this. I've just read that John Stones and Kyle Walker are both actually going to be out of that game. So it depends, obviously, who comes in and the fatigue, and obviously who's tired and who's not. But I would probably plumb for a Man City win on this, just for the fact that Arsenal don't beat them at the Etihad in the Pep era. Yeah, I'll go Man City 2, Arsenal 1. So that's my roundup for this week. Next week, oh, hang on, no, of course, because it's bank holiday, isn't it? So there's actually games on Tuesday onwards as well, and that's match day 31. So what I might do actually is do another video on Sunday after the last Premier League game, and then do another video for like the Tuesday fixtures, Wednesday fixtures and Thursday fixtures before match day 32 on Saturday as well. So we'll get into that. But yeah, try to enjoy your days off if you're not working, and enjoy the football as much as you can. I'll speak to you soon.